Hey, it's Stacie from The Key to Soul Awakening. I know you're busy, so I'm going to tell you about 3 books that changed the way I look at the world in 3 minutes. First, if you're new to this channel, make sure you tap that red subscribe button on your screen. I'm here to teach you how to find freedom in happiness. If you're looking for a book that dips your toes into the world of spirituality, this one is for you. Sylvia Browne is the well-known psychic that appeared many times in the Montel Williams and Larry King shows in the late 90s, early 2000s. Sylvia's book, The Other Side and Back, A Psychic's Guide to Our World and Beyond, is the book that is a gateway to living this life. It's a light read, packed with Sylvia's wit and depth of knowledge. She takes the reader on a journey through her life and explains the core basics of spirituality, such as there's no heaven or hell. There are different dimensions. Our souls are from a higher dimension, and we choose to live this one life in all of the lengthy span of our soul's existence on a lower dimension called Earth. Sylvia used to joke that this is hell. I can't say I disagree with her. Can you? Next up is Robert Schwartz and his book, Your Soul's Plan, and its follow-up, Your Soul's Gift. I kind of get them confused because they overlap, but they're both really good, so read them both. Full disclosure, the first chapter of the introduction of Your Soul's Plan on the audio version isn't great. I almost turned it off, but I powered through and I'm glad I did. The rest of the book was astonishing. Opening up the book, Schwartz tells the reader of a young woman in the 1960s who was getting at her mail in the basement of a university building when a mail bomb went off in her hand, nearly killing her. Schwartz recounts how the woman discovered that she planned the attack before she was born and held no ill will for taking place. Schwartz covers everything from miscarriage to age to sexuality to drug addiction to accidental deaths and the loss of a loved one, which were all planned, and more importantly, why. As a mom with 2 special needs kids, one story touched me deeply. It was the story of a mom with kids who have severe disabilities. She questioned, as I have many times, why I ended up with a life like this. In her session with Schwartz, she discovered she not only planned her life, her children also planned to be with her. Her daughter contracted to be with her younger son because the younger son needed her daughter's help to get through this earthly life. Yep, I was crying by the end of that chapter. I totally need to do a whole video about Dolores Cannon, and if you know who she is, you know why. Dolores Cannon is an icon in spirituality. She held no psychic gifts, no extra abilities, but her books are literal transcripts of sessions with clients. The first book I read by her was called The Convoluted Universe Part 1, Metaphysical Ideas Bordering on Quantum Physics. It's a long book, but it was one of the few books I read end to end in one session. About 8 hours, because I could not put it down. In this book, Cannon's sessions with clients center around past lives, different dimensions and the fact that they're all layered on top of one another, aliens, Atlantis and why it was destroyed, the golden rule that was given to us by different dimensions, elementals, yetis, how Tesla was given the information for electricity through a meditative download. There are so many more topics that made me reevaluate what I was taught growing up and change the way I looked at the world. Okay, so it went a little over 3 minutes, but it was totally worth it, right? There are so many more books that I could tell you about, and I will. So subscribe to my channel. Hit that red button at the bottom of your screen right now. It's quick and easy. Leave me a comment below if you've read any of these books or you plan to read them. Bye, guys!